I tried Ernest Hemingway's writing routine, and this is what I thought about it. So I have been trying different famous authors' writing routines for quite some time now, and this is a way for me to be able to experiment and hopefully improve my own writing routine. And I've also noticed that you guys seem to enjoy this series here on YouTube, and that is why I've decided to continue. And if there's any specific author's writing routine that you want me to try, let me know in the comments and I will make sure to do it. So who is Ernest Hemingway? Ernest Hemingway is an American novelist and short story writer whom is regarded one of the most influential and celebrated authors of the 20th century. Hemingway's writing is characterized by the way he writes his prose. He is really good at writing dialogue, and he also invented the so-called iceberg theory, where very much is left unsaid underneath the surface. So think of an iceberg, and maybe you just see the top over here, and everything else is below the surface, and that is, the reader won't see it or hear about it. And he began his career as a journalist and embedded himself in key events such as the Spanish Civil War and World War II, and those experiences heavily influenced his fiction. His notable works include The Old Man at the Sea, A Farewell to Arms, and The Sun Also Rises. And Hemingway's themes often revolved around courage, stoicism, and the impact that war had on human psyche. I have personally not read that many books of Hemingway, to be transparent. He is, he's still a very famous author, and I plan to read some of his works very, very soon. So what is Hemingway's writing routine? Hemingway writes as soon as he wakes up. When he's writing, he writes as soon as he wakes up when the sun rises. And since I'm living in Sweden and it's winter here right now, the sun goes up very, very late. So instead of waiting until the sun gets up, I just start writing as soon as I wake up instead. And he also says that he writes on his own where no one can disturb him. And Hemingway is famous for, basically stopping mid-sentence. So this is also something that I tried to do. And when he's done with his writing, then he will just, continue his day and do whatever he wants. And how did it go, you wonder? This writing routine is actually very, very similar to my, my normal writing routine. So it was not a big change at all to try this writing routine. I love writing the first thing that I do in the morning because it gives me some sort of momentum to the day, and no matter what happens during the rest of the day, I will still have achieved, the one thing that I promised myself to try and do every day, which is writing. So I love that, and I also love that he says that he will write, but not until he's, tired and done writing, but he will still have some juice. Because that helps for me, that creates this notion that I just want to go back to the page and I want to write again and again and again. I want to keep on writing, which is awesome, because then I can't wait until the next day, And my learning from this writing routine is that, it's so similar to my own one, so I don't see any big differences. But if you have the opportunity, definitely try writing the first thing you do, because it can also help you, get set in this flow state, which I guess is why I love writing in the mornings, because then I just sit down. Sometimes I'm barely woken up, and I just write. And the thing is, the writing, it's not bad in the morning, even if you may think it is. It's not. It's and that's why we have editing later. So is there any famous author's writing routine that you would like me to try in the future? If it is, let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, it will really help if you hit that like button. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Bye.